And we have returned. Most boring stream on YouTube live to date. Live to you from the farm. A coffee cup filled with hot coffee. Some weeds from the yard. Some more weeds from the yard. And more weeds from the yard. And tree bark. Guaranteed the most boring on YouTube. Hi John, how's it going? Last stream kind of cut off because this old phone, even though I started with 100% charge, only hung in for 45 minutes and croaked, so I had to go get an auxiliary battery, fire it back up. Waiting on the rest of the storm to get here. See if the 70-mile-an-hour winds come back or not. And since I lost battery power, I wasn't able to get the goat rescue on video, but I'll try it next time. Yeah, we lost 4 trees I counted out there so far, and a piece of one shed. Got a couple limbs snapped off. Right now I'm just being lazy. I've got a friend near Allentown. Actually I got a couple of them. I'm trying to remember the name of the town he lives in. Jeez. Just slipping my mind. He runs a place called The Jungle. He lost his first wife to a cougar, and he lost his second wife to a bear. And the other guy runs a tattoo shop out there. Oh, it's driving me crazy. I can remember his name, but I can't remember what town he's in. He called his place The Jungle. He handled all kinds of things, exotic snakes. He had dogs, ferrets, all kinds of stuff. I can't, for the life of me, remember the name of that town either. Bethlehem. First wife, Mary Ann, was killed by one of the pet mountain lions they had. And his second wife, I didn't know her, so I don't know her name, but she was mauled by the black bear that they had. So yeah, they were killed by their own animals. I used to watch Mary Ann catch me dead, and she'd slap these things. Okay, let me move, John, and I'll see if I can make the buffering better. Let me try to get a little farther away from the house and see if I can't make the buffering stop. I should be far enough away now where I'm not anymore. Is it any better? Or is it still buffering? Must be still buffering. Any better now? Should be on the 4G now, so the buffering should go away, technically. Check my settings. Come on, respond to me, phone. Should be on the 4G, sir. Buffering should be gone. Hi, Val. I ran out of battery power and kind of cut everybody abruptly off, even though my phone was fully charged. 45 minutes was all she would go. So I slapped on an auxiliary battery pack and I came back for no good reason but to be back. Branch is still there. Hi, Jenny. Got to make sure my auxiliary pack's putting out. I don't want to lose you guys to battery again. That would suck. I'm not sure if it's done raining, Mindbender, or if it's just going to start again. Not 100% sure. It's supposed to still turn nasty. We're supposed to get more 70-mile-an-hour winds. And I'm kind of hoping we don't, because I've got a couple trees here. As you can see right there by the barn, those come down, they're taking out the barn, or they're going to take out the chicken coop, one of the two. I've already got trees down on this one from the wind so far. So, hopefully it's not going to happen. But, we're hanging out to see. Hi, Cat. Chauncey. No name. I'm really not the crazy cat guy. These are all dropped off from people that didn't want them. Yeah, Jenny. That goat was hung up in the fence. When the first storm came in, the big winds and the lightning, it went through where there's not a full square of fence, it's only half at the corner post. And it got its head stuck, so it couldn't get its horns back through, so I had to go free it and run it back. But yeah, she's back with her mama. So now she has twins again. Come on, battery pack. Don't mess me up now. Playing with battery Here's and I think I might cheat. Since I'm really not doing anything. As long as I don't buffer, I'm gonna cheat and switch over to car vehicle power for my auxiliary. And now I hit a bunch of buttons like an idiot. But at least I know I'm powering up. I think my other cable's a little worn out. I think it's time to replace it. Get that off the screen. Come on, go off the screen. Turn my media up. Come on, disappear. There we go. It says I got 4 people in the room. Awesome. I don't see anybody in chat, but I see there's 4 people supposedly here. I know Val's here, John's here, Jenny's here, and someone else. I think it was Mindbender, but I don't remember. Getting old sucks. Don't worry, Val. No one's required to stay. I see a branch way out there that's broke too. I don't know if you can see it. But whatever you guys want to do, if you want to drop links or whatever, feel free to. Drop links to your own channel, drop links to someone else's channel, drop links to PayPal. I don't care. You're all free here. Unless your name is James Jacobson 2.0. Then I'm going to let people boot you around. Just because you want to be a troll and you won't use your own name. Cat porn. Cat porn is about the best I have to offer at the moment. Jenny, she hasn't even tried the body cam. She's been sick lately. We just did a holistic treatment on her for lupus, and today was like her first day up and around. She hasn't even gone out and checked her flowers or roses or any of the usual things. She's been bedbound for, I don't remember, 2 days maybe? Honestly, I can't remember. The only thing she did was get out of bed to do chores. Yeah, Val, we know you're not a troll. I don't even mind my 2 trolls. I have Roadhog, R-O-A-D, and he's got a little picture of a cop. And then I've got R-O-D-E-H-O-O-G, and that one has a little cop star. And those trolls I don't mind. The only one that bothers me is James Jacobson 2.0, because he can't use his own name. He has a picture of a horse. Okay, Tammy. If you want to be a troll, you can be a troll. Oh, I hate this phone. Hey, Val, don't get offended, but we don't believe in God. I've got some I've got some views on that most people don't like, so I kind of avoid the religion thing because people simply don't want to hear my view on it. Yep, you can do whatever you want, Val. I think the Bible's no more than a man-made creation that teaches us servitude at an early age that we're indoctrinated to through baptism and everything else before we can even think. So, hey, Southern, what's going on? Yeah, I don't believe in the man in the sky. I can accept the Indian form of religion much easier. Hey, Prince, the goat's free. Stealing power from the battery in the truck. I was on portable battery, but it looks like the cable's not too good, so I came here to steal it. And I've now found out this phone will go 46 minutes and die from a full charge. Yeah, I agree, Mindbender. And it's really hard for me to believe that an organization designed to serve God lets, you know, their priests rape children and everything else, and then they just move them to Rome to hide them. I find that weird. I haven't seen a tornado yet, but we had 70-mile-an-hour winds, lost a couple trees. It went perfectly still for a little while. Now it's breezy. It's been breezy for a long time. Once still, it's breezy again, and the temperature dropped way down. So it's actually nice out here. It's a light misty rain, and I can hear thunder in the background. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Tammy, if you got links to drop them. Thinking about doing a pool tonight for Swamp Fox so everyone can see, you know, what's actually there. I've had so many people tell me that they don't want to send it to other people's PayPals because they don't want to see it lost. So I don't have any problem with the accountability of a pool. I think it works. Hi, Lady Di. If anybody out there doesn't have Tank Boy News, grab him up. He's trying to increase his base. Lady Di, nothing really good to see. The funny part was the earlier one. Sweet, Tammy. That was supposed to be the tattoo, but I forgot that the dream catcher's on the other side of the ankle. That's what happens when you get old, you forget where your tattoos are. Here's a way to divulge your age. If you can identify her, you're pretty old. No, son, you definitely can't have my pickup truck. It's the only one I have running, except for the van. The van's a different story. That runs. You have no clue who that is? I'll tell you in a little while if nobody gets it. It's actually after a friend of mine. Nope, it's not from Peter Pan, just a little jaded. It's actually from a cartoon. You gotta be old like me and Lady Di in order to know who it is. Or a cartoon freak, one of the two. Okay, Lady Di. It's old and faded, so... No, not a girl chipmunk. That's her wand. You can't. The camera won't really go in to see her wand, but yep, Mindbender, you got it. If anybody got it before that one, I didn't see it. My chat disappeared. Yep, Wendy from Casper the Friendly Ghost. It's got a long history to that too. To that tattoo. It was a girl who helped me when my first wife left me and I was laid up. She helped me take care of the kid. She was real young about. Miss Wendy was probably 17 or 18 at the time. I mean, really young. And she'd come help out, so we became good friends over the years. I've known her probably 30 years now. 20 years? 20, 30 years, something like that. She's married, has her own family. But every one of the tattoos I have on my body is meaningful in some way, but only meaningful to me. I've got my logo across my back. You're old and you like cartoons. I got sucked into Japanese anime, so I'm totally into that. I've got Hag with our old dog Jetman. Oh, what happened? I just buffered out. Okay. Well, you can't really see it because I can't do it with this cable, but you can kind of see the dog and you can see Hag. That's our old dog Jetman. Then over there is my idea of death. You can't really see it because I can't get it to focus. It's a Grim Reaper. And the Grim Reaper is actually a bulldog bringing a bulldog walking down from a castle scattered by human remains. I'm into, I watched all the Dragon Ball Z. I watched, God, I can't even name all the anime that I've watched. The Roadrunner and the Coyote, I don't know. I didn't really get into Warner Brothers too much. I got into a lot of the, like the Shinigami stuff and, man, I'm drawing a complete blank on it. When it comes back, it'll come back hardcore, but I'm in need of an acid reset. My brain's lagging. I remember Foghorn Leghorn and Hercules and Felix the Cat and Top Cat and all that old stuff. Yeah, son, I definitely need an acid reset. I need, yep, Mr. Magoo. I need to get my brain pathways cleared up and going again. Yep, Tweety Bird. Speedy Gonzales. Oh no, I'm competing with Perth. I'm going to lose everybody. Yep, Tom and Jerry. I still remember all the intro songs like Felix the Cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. Whenever he gets in a fix, he reaches into his bag of tricks. Felix the Cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. You'll laugh so much, your sides will ache, your heart will go pitter-pat watching Felix, the wonderful cat. That stuff programs deep, gets in your mind and doesn't go away. You're senile, but you can remember the cartoons that you saw as a kid. Yep, Woody Woodpecker, him and his laughing, ah ha ha, ah ha ha, and then tackling the wood. Yeah, Pepe Le Pew. I milk Pepe sometimes. Yeah, he wants your picnic basket. Sword Art was a good anime. I can't remember who Maka was from, but that was a really good anime. More kitty porn. This guy gets laid a lot. Yeah, Flintstones. Coming to you live, the Cat Porn Show. I guess he's porned out for today. Good. I'm getting tired of watching Chauncey. Samurai Champloo was pretty good. Yeah, as you notice, Joshua's not here because there's no goat porn. He only comes for the goat porn. The racing cartoon, Tom something. The only one I remember was Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure waiting just ahead. And he had Trixie and Chim Chim. It's like an American Hero guy. I don't know, I missed that cartoon. Or it's buried too deep to remember. What's up, Invictus? Yeah, Captain Caveman. Yeah, you missed some cat porn, Val. Good cat porn is Fritz the Cat. That's the only XXX rated cartoon I think ever made. Tom Slick, that's it. You're right, Richard. Now I remember. Yeah, hopefully Chauncey's done for a few. I mean, he's banged like 5 cats already today. What's up, Cleveland? Hey, how you doing, dude? Oh yeah, Johnny Quest. I've seen all of Johnny Quest's. Man, you're lucky they didn't break your ribs and puncture your lung and do internal damage, man. That was wicked. That's why I never live in the city. You pull that out here, I just open my window and start spraying. Whatever outside dies. We're on 88 acres, News Now. Nothing real huge. We have Camp Creek that runs through the property. I can see lightning off in the distance coming this way. Yeah, that was definitely crazy shit, man. They had to be watching that on live stream because right after the vacuum fired up and he got right in the position, boom, through the window it came. No, Camp Creek's not a public easement. Yeah, me too, Jenny. I remember the Bicentennial Jam of '76 thinking marijuana would be legal by 1980. And then I realized I probably wasn't going to live long enough to see it, and it's actually going to happen. But if you mean, can you throw like a canoe in it and canoe down Camp Creek and, you know, have people not mess with you? No. I mean, I wouldn't mess with you if you came through here, but there's other people. There's a buffalo farm not far from here that will go mental if you go canoe through there. And it's not like the city. People out here will just shoot you. Take a post hole digger, dig it straight down, drop you in it, and cover it up. You'll be 12 feet underground standing up, so it's kind of hard to find the body. So you never know when you put in posts what you're going to find. Actually, at the corner of the property, there used to be a schoolhouse back in the 1800s, and there's all kinds of crap up there. You take a metal detector and there's weird stuff you find. Rockford is north of Chicago. Lady, I'm not good with north, south, east, and west. Put me in a vehicle, send me down the road, I'll get lost. Put me in the woods, I can find my way. But Rockford's up closer to Wisconsin. Rockford's probably 15 minutes out of Beloit, Wisconsin. I used to live in a little town called Capron, and that was only 2 minutes from the border of Wisconsin next to Sharon, Wisconsin. I've been in Crystal Lake, Woodstock, Capron. Then I can't remember the name of that other town. That was towards the city. Hag and I put together a mattress factory. Then we moved down here to Southern Illinois. Hi, Kim. Glad to see you back. Yeah, the retard, Tommy Gunn Snyder. Take care, man. Loves Park. Yep. Yeah, my son actually lives, I have one son who's a pharmacist that lives in Rockton. I got another son that owns his own pest control business, and he's in Poplar Grove. And then my daughter is down by Hartsville, Tennessee. And then my grandchildren are all in the same places. Poplar Grove, Rockton, and Tennessee. And I have one down by Galena, too, I believe. Although I can't remember the name of the town. Yeah, good old Tommy dug himself a hole. And then he's out there saying, oh, $50 to go hassle Weird Beard. I mean, oh my God. The dude is off the hook. Right? That's what we used to call Wonder Lake. We used to call it Wonder Tucky. I'll never forget the bicentennial jam of '76 in Rockford when they ripped off our sleeping bags and all our camping gear when we went to the concert. And I actually liked Ted Nugent. Sorry, I missed it. What were you asking, Richard? I totally missed it. I'll throw my glasses on so I can see what's going on the phone and pay attention. I know typing sucks, but do it again, will ya? I promise I'll answer you. Richard Dixon. Yeah, I have been to Canada. I've been to Canada twice. I went there. I used to raise American Bulldogs. I went up there and I took some dogs into Canada. The customs people did not want to mess with them, so they let us roll right through customs. And it's probably going to sound weird, but I've never been to a strip bar in my life. I know that there's some place outside of Rockford where there's a strip joint, but never been to one. I don't even watch porn on the internet. That's okay, son. I got Hag. She strips for me every night. I'm good on that. Val, if you asked me something, I didn't catch it. Sorry. Where in southern Illinois? You lived in Rose Clare. I don't know where Rose Clare is. I'm in Whiteheath, about 15 minutes out of Champaign and about 25 minutes out of Decatur, Illinois. I'm in a little no-name town. We don't have anything except a post office and an elementary school. We don't have a gas station, a quick mart, convenient mart, any of that. On the Ohio River. Okay, Val. Not sure where that is. I'm really bad with geography. Oh yeah, I know Richard Dixon. That's why we had to take dogs up there because they get their car, make sure that they pay taxes on everything they bring up. Whatever makes you happy, son. That was hilarious. Make up your mind. I don't usually laugh, but that was funny shit. Danville. I'm not sure where that is either. I'm not sure if she's still here. I haven't seen her drop a link or anything in a while. She might be off modding somewhere else. Oh, I don't believe it. 6:48 and Hag made dinner. My God. My wife actually made dinner. No, I gotta be dreaming. That's cool, Val. Oh wow, she baked. Awesome. Yeah, you only had to be 18 to drink. I think. Yeah, you had to be 18 to drink. We'd take and make fake FOID cards, and we'd use them to go into Walgreens and buy beer. You could buy really cheap beer for like $2.50 a case. Yeah, I usually do the cooking here too. Hag rarely ever cooks. It's not that she can't, it's just that she likes my cooking better. You taking off, son? You're gonna go get a 450 taco for 750? Cool. I'm running off the truck battery, so I understand. I died the first time. Have fun, dude. 650 here. Kim, I cook all the time. But that's because we eat weird stuff. Yeah, I remember the Near beer for sure, Lady Di. That was the cheapest thing you could get besides Blatz. Blatz was like $2 a case. God, that was horrible beer. Rainer beer? I don't remember. I remember the only thing I remember is what was called Near beer, and it was like super low alcohol content, and you could drink that all day long and never catch a buzz. I can bake pretty much anything. I can cook pretty much anything except for possum. Never cooked a possum, never will. Yeah, that stuff was gross. All it did was make you piss your brains out. Yeah, my feelings exactly, Kim. I'm not eating a possum. If a buzzard and a crow won't eat them, I'm not eating them. Anything else, I'm pretty much up to try. I've never had a pet possum. I've had a pet raccoon, but not a possum. I have yet to meet a possum that I've liked. I usually catch them by the tail and beat their heads in with a brick. Yeah, lady, we eat squirrel, rabbit, fish when we get time to fish. We eat a lot of deer. We trade for wild boar every year. Shoot crow and eat them. They taste like pheasant. Actually, they taste better because they're more juicy. Oh, raccoon's awesome. I love raccoon. Barbecued raccoon. Not the raccoon that I had. I've had barbecued raccoon a couple times. I didn't cook it though. I used to run a long line trap line, and I would sell a raccoon to some friends of mine. They were actually friends of my dad's, and I would trade them. Everyone they cooked me, I would give them a free raccoon for. My son had a pet squirrel. Fancy was her name. I tend to eat things. I don't really tend to keep them as pets. Oh, we have venison all the time. And when I first moved into my first place in Woodstock, I used to use a blowgun, and I'd shoot a pigeon and eat a can of green beans for dinner every night. I don't mind pigeon, but crow tastes way better. Yep. Okay, Val. And then ducks. I prefer Muscovy ducks over the Rouen or the Pekin. Rouens and Pekins are both greasy. Muscovies, after you roast them, you're lucky if you have a tablespoon of grease left. They're ugly as all get out, though. They are an ugly duck. Welcome back, Cleveland. We're hanging doing nothing. Alright, have fun, Mindbender. I've still got stuff to do too, so. Yeah, I moved to... Yeah, I was in Woodstock in the late 70s. Late 70s to early 80s. And then I moved from there to Capron. My sister lived in Harvard. I never did. Trying to get that off my screen. Come on, come off my screen. Yep. Lately, the last 10 years, the roads have been clear. Not really had much snow. I mean, can't even make snow forts anymore, snowmen. Snow has dwindled to almost none now. It's kind of creepy. I don't know how much longer this is going to hang in there, even plugged into the auxiliary. Looks like I'm already down to 12%. So it looks like the phone's using more than it's able to take in from the truck. I started up and let it idle, but I don't have a parking brake and it's a stick, so I'm kind of screwed on that deal. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to shut it down here in a minute anyways, Lady Di, because I'm at 12%. And I'm going to go take advantage of an early dinner. I mean, it's 7 o'clock and Hag cooked, so can't pass that up because I usually don't start cooking until about 9 at night. And then that's the meal of the day and pretty much call it from there. So, guess I'm going to get to eat before I finish chores. Throw a link up, Cleveland. I'll check it out while I'm doing my chores. I can watch and listen to videos. I just can't really broadcast. So I'll definitely check it out. Whip a link up. It's probably in one of my notifications. Sweet. I'll definitely check it out, man. Alright guys, have fun. I'll see y'all later after the boringest stream on YouTube. Oh, Taco Bell, I couldn't eat that. No fast food for me. Alright. Oh, the Blizzard of 78 was awesome. Yeah, Jenny. I remember that too. Alright, everyone. Have a good night. I'll probably see you later in a couple hours. I might do one more One more dark cast for the day if my phone charges. Take care. Hope you come back to the most boring stream available on YouTube. For now, I'm out.